Hi, Kim Upstone here from A New Day, A New Vision. Today I want to talk to you about a 10-step program that I've created, and it's 10 steps to a happier and healthier you. This is step 1 of the 10 steps. I would love for all of us to spend the next 10 weeks looking at different aspects of our lives, areas that we might not spend a lot of time looking at ourselves, without the focus from someone else shining the light upon it for us. We're all so busy that to sit down and focus on some of these areas may not even occur to us. I believe that these will all be areas that will enhance and enrich our lives. If you know of someone who needs some direction for their lives, or would just enjoy a little enlightenment, please ask them to join us on this journey. They can sign up at either website, A New Day, A New Vision, or All I Want Is Everything book. Let's journey together to a happier, healthier, and more aware place within, focused on what is really important. So let's begin and take a look at stress and its harmful consequences. I think most of us would agree that stress has permeated all of our lives. It's become especially visible most recently. The calm of the past prosperity has lulled us into a false sense of security, that nothing could derail the train of abundance that was barreling down the track. Then the financial world was rocked, and the bottom fell out of the mortgage industry, causing a domino effect that touched all of us in some way. Even if you yourself have not been directly affected, but more so if you have been affected or someone you know has been affected by this downturn. The result has left us feeling less secure and wondering about our own future. There's a heaviness present, knowing that others have been and will continue to be forced out of homes and jobs. But the truth is that stress has been inching its way into our lives for many years now. I was lucky enough to have a point of reference of relaxation with my grandma Ella. Every Sunday afternoon, we would be able to spend with her swinging on her porch. She lived in the country and had one of those swings like you see in the movies. I can still remember the slow rhythmic movement of the swing and the fresh country air. There was no phone ringing, no stores near to run to. I can clearly recall that feeling. There was nothing as wonderful as having nothing to do. When was the last time you had nothing to do? No phone, no texts, no emails to return or send, no TV show to watch or work to get done. Do you remember the last time you had an afternoon of peace and quiet time for you and your family to distress and just enjoy each other's company? Here are some sad facts about where we're headed. The average American works 6 to 7 hours of overtime a week. In a year, that's the equivalent of almost an extra 8 weeks. 19% of us work through our lunch. That's 260 hours per year that we should be relaxing and allowing our food to digest properly. 415 million earned vacation days go unused every year. Half of all Americans now are on a prescription medication. 21% of people are on 3 or more medications a day. 87 to 95% of our physical illnesses are a direct result of our emotional and our mental health. Only 7% of Americans engage in some way to improve the state of their lives. That means 93% of us do nothing to improve the quality of our lives. The mind-body connection is undeniable. Stress causes an increased heart rate, restriction in your blood vessels, and even changes your brainwave patterns. It makes blood pressure rise and adrenal glands work overtime. All of these are cumulative and cause harm to your health over time, if not addressed. This isn't a fun subject, but one I feel we all need to address for our own well-being. Living in alignment with your priorities, with awareness of the effects of your actions and reactions, will give you a bit of insight into what causes your stress. You will need to make some choices on your own for your own well-being. We all must look to reduce the effects that stress allows to infiltrate our lives every day. It'd be wonderful if we could just stop and change course, but we all seem to be on the same treadmill. We've all been chasing what we believed would bring us happiness and happiness to our loved ones, but have ignored the price, our health, and have forgotten to climb off that treadmill and review our choices every once in a while. It's a vicious cycle that is difficult to get out of. So for just 1 week, let's try to be aware of our thoughts and physical reactions when stressful events occur. Becoming aware of how you feel when stressful events occur will give you an opportunity to choose the depth of physicality you will allow. Sometimes just awareness will be enough to reverse the rise in level. Other times you may need to physically intervene by breathing deeply or remembering to relax. One thought, something I do, is to give yourself a reminder. Place a note card on your desk or somewhere within your sight with a sentence or two that you can look at when you feel frustrated or stressed. Write something that's meaningful to you. It can be as simple as, what level am I at now? Or complex if you know specific triggers for your stress. Once you're aware, you then can decide. You can decide on the appropriate reaction. Not everything requires the same physical reaction. So by thinking it in terms of a scale with a rising level, you can consciously choose your level. At least you'll be aware that you're making a choice, and think about the price you're paying. So please join me and take this opportunity this upcoming week, just for 1 week, to work on being more aware and less stressed. Take some time for yourself this week, just for yourself. During this time, try to do it every day at the same time. Feel what being stress-free feels like. Feel peaceful. Listen to the silence. Turn off your phone. Sit in a comfortable chair and just breathe. Listen to your breath in and out. Forget the housework and chores. It's all going to be there when you're done relaxing. Don't allow exterior conditions to affect you. For those few moments, forget the world. Think about you, how lucky you are to be here, to have been given this gift of life. Remember this feeling. Commit it to your memory each day for just 1 week. Just like I've done when I returned to my grandmother's porch swing. Remember the way your body and your spirit feels when you're relaxed. Try to recall that feeling when you're stressed. Remember, always, you are a gift, a precious gift, beyond measure. You deserve happiness and health and to live a life worthy of such a valuable treasure. Please take time each day. It will serve you well both now and in the future with increased health. I'm hoping that it will be something that you may want to add to each of your days for the rest of your life. Have a wonderful week, and please practice relaxing. And as always, I will see you next week in the next video as we continue our journey together. Namaste.